So this video is about how we install ceilings. So this is the update for this morning. Janelle has managed to put on the whole Hardiplex board or Shira board. This is the brand I'm using, but it's a cement board all throughout here. Now if you look at it, we screwed on not nails but Hardiplex self-tapping screw. That's what I'm using. Now if you look at it, I screwed it every like 4, how many in one sheet? 4, that's 420. So 24 is installed in one sheet to make it strong. Now you can notice that we have to put it there in the middle of the C-purlins, so the cuttings will still be screwed on. That will continue on the edge of that C-purlins. Now you can see from there that we have left the sides. We are only concentrating on the whole sheets in the middle. Now, you might wonder why I'm using Hardiplex instead of plywood. The thing with Hardiplex, they are already termite-proof. They are already fireproof. And they're more solid than just plywood. Plywood in the long term tends to sag. Now, when we continue on the side, you can see that the middle will still be sticking, so it can meet properly. The technique is, I use like that to cover up the screws, to cover up where it connects, the lines of connection. I use like a tape, net tape, and then I gypsum putty it 2 or 3 to 4 coats. Then it will be all looking smooth. I know this is just a storeroom, but this is part of my castle, and I don't skimp on the materials when it comes to my house. This is not a budget bungalow, and we have sealed the top roof. You have sealed all the gaps and all the sheets. We have sealed it with Bulka seal. So there will be no water coming in. And that little gaps that you see up there, that will be the exhaust of the roof and ceiling. But it is covered underneath the tigula. And only certain places that you can see you can see the lights from the corrugated thing on the sheets. That will be served at exhaust. Now, I will be covering all of this, and no electrics coming through because this is a storeroom, so I like it to be surface mounted only to make it quicker, because I want it to be finished before Christmas. So I could clean up my whole house. I may have to hire help for that, but that's just for the occasion. Now you look at this. This is the cement board. There is a front part and a back part. So you can see the back part. This is the rough part. Some people would prefer the rough part, so the putty that will be facing you, so the putty will stick more. But I would rather have the smooth part, because I always do that. Because what the rough part tends to do is, during the connecting, it seems to be not so got a pattern left, so I'll end up putting more gypsum putty to cover up all the roughness that's on the edge. So you can see that we need to line up a film like that, so we know the line of the screw is just a thin line of pencils, but that's the whole sheets in the middle, and you can see it coming through. And also, one thing about gypsum putty, once you done it, it lasts forever. So again, there's some people asking me, what do I use to screw it in? You don't use nails and smack it in or hammer it in, because it will break the cement board. Use a drill and use a self-tapping metal screw. There is a dedicated screw for Hardiplex cement board that you can buy, and please use a drill. This is the kind of sealant I'm talking about that's going to be sealing all the edges. This is the Lanco brand, but it's the polyurethane sealant is what I'm talking about, that you can seal all the gaps and you can paint it over. I used to use the brand Bostik, but it doesn't seem to be available here anymore, so I'm just stick with this one. It is still the polyurethane sealant, which can also be done on metals. You know where the owning that I connect all the steel plate? That's the one I've been using before. Pwede ra?